Hello friends and family, Stephen here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to reveal my USACC 2023 build, and we're going to answer a question that's going around the community and give my thoughts and opinions on group builds in general. Stay tuned. Well, the USACC group build officially ended on the 14th, and I didn't have a video ready. So did I get it finished? Is it still incomplete? Let's look and see. Go! I did get a little done. I glued the bed together, and I modified the frame a little so it would sit a little lower. As per Fred Henry's video from a few years ago, I used his technique on the rear, and I intend to use his technique on the front of the chassis to lower it. This will get built. It just didn't get built on time. Which brings up the topic of group builds. There's a question going around the community asking people's opinions and thoughts on group builds and how they feel about them, what they think about them. So I figured I would throw my 2 cents into the equation. First, I want to say I love group builds. I am so glad and happy to see everybody putting on group builds. The problem is I just want to join them all, and then I get overwhelmed and I don't get anything done. That's not a problem with the group builds. That's a problem with me. Yeah, guys, don't stop putting on group builds. Yeah, personally, I love them. I think it grows the community. It's fun. You get to watch other people building the same thing, see everybody's artistic flair, their interests. I really don't have anything bad to say about group builds. Whether you like the subject matter or don't. Group builds are a wonderful way for us to get together and just enjoy the fellowship of the community. That said, for the last 2 years, I have built mostly group builds, and nothing that I just, hey, I'd like to build that kit. Just group builds, and I do an annual buddy build with my dad. We didn't actually do that this past year. We were going to use the USACC as our buddy build, but you see how that turned out. So for 2024, I am most likely going to step back and limit myself to 1 or 2 group builds plus the buddy build with Dad, and concentrate on catching up on some of the builds that I didn't finish, including this one, and some of the builds that I just wanted to do for myself. One group build, for example, that I will always enter will be the Fat Fenders Fins and Chrome. Rob, as long as you put that out, I will enter it because I enjoy it. It's just fun, I like that era of cars. This is the second year of it, 2023, and, the first year I built a Revell Stone Woods & Cooks gasser. I'll post a picture of it up here. This year I built this kit. I just actually finished this build today as I'm recording this on the 20th of January, which you'll have to wait for the final reveal on that. My dad and I have already talked about and made plans for our annual buddy build together. If Round 2 Models ever decides to finish and ship out the re-release of the 60 Ford pickup truck, I've had a couple of them pre-ordered for months. It was supposed to be my dad's Christmas present. Of course, things get delayed, but whenever they ship those out, that's going to be our buddy build, is going to be that truck. So I'm committed to finishing the Mustang 60 group build. As you know, it's just a cool build, and I love Mustangs. So I will try to get that one done by April 17th due date. I am committed to Fat Fender's fins in Chrome 3 if Rob so chooses to put one on. So I'm going to limit myself to just a couple more group builds for this year, 2. One of the group builds that I'm considering entering, because I was actually thinking about building one of these kits anyway, and it just worked out as perfect timing that our friend Kim over at Kim's Custom Garage mentioned a group build building one of these 2 kits. The 1949 Mercury group build, ordered at Kim's Custom Garage, where you can build either one of these 2 kits. Now, this is an older kit. I'm thinking it's from the 80s. Let me see here. I don't see the date on it. I looked it up online and it seemed like it was about 88 or 89, somewhere around there. This kit came out, if I'm not mistaken, sometime in the 00s. This is the kit that got me back into building models in the 00s. The Revell Special Edition Custom 49 Merc. 49 Merc has always had a soft spot in my heart. It's always been my favorite custom. So here's a picture of my build of this kit in the 00s. This kit semi-survived the house fire we had in 2011, but I broke it down and used parts out of that kit for the buddy build that me and my dad did a couple of years ago with the 40 Ford kits. Most notably, the steering wheel and the engine now sit in a Lindbergh 40 Ford coupe. But I also have built this kit before. It was before the house fire as well. It semi-survived too. If you'll hold on one second.
5 minutes later.
I did build the AMT kit using a Jimmy Flintstone resin body. Get the camera out here and I'll show you. This was pre-house fire. It also semi-survived. I do have the front end part still for this. Really enjoyed that. It's also the only resin body that I've ever used on a kit when I built this. So which one will I build? I'm not sure. But I'm seriously considering going ahead and making this my official entry into Kim's 49 Mercury group build. I mean, I was kind of considering building one of these anyway this year. With an October end date, there's no real pressure to get it done right now. I think I'm going to go ahead and call this my official entry. Not sure which one of these 2 kits I'll build for that group build, Kim, but I will build one of them. So go ahead and consider this my official entry. So that's all I got for this video. That's my thoughts on group builds. I love them. I hope everybody keeps putting them out there. It gives everybody an opportunity with a wealth of choices of what they can enter to build with everybody else if they just want to join a group build. I mean, that's like a win-win, in my opinion. I may actually put on my own group build this year or next year. You never know. Stranger things have happened. So anyway, I want to take a moment to thank each and every one of my subscribers, everybody who likes, shares, comments, the friendships we've made. You guys are the very best part of YouTube to me. I appreciate all the support so much. So I hope everybody has a great week and a great weekend when it gets here. Next week's video should be the final reveal on my Fat Fender's Fins and Chrome build. See you in the next video.
Hold up.
I love this show.